when my wife died in birthing, and in dying ended the life of my child unborn, I pitied myself. My lord sensed this, but instead of casting me down for weakness, he cast upon me a radiant beam of honor. He ordered my kin buried in the sacred caves reserved for royals and heroes. Unimaginable. Never again would I doubt that I am the chosen of the sun. Never again would pity find a place in me. Not for myself or another.
Wow, I really fucking care.
When I first set eyes on the buried shadow, I trembled. Was I not the chosen of the sun? A blazing light of faith to shred and scatter darkness? Was it not my place to destroy this devil? But High Priest Bahavas instructed me in the prophecy, and set right my frame of mind. The murder of the true Sun King broke the cosmic cycle short of completion. The whole world cast into darkness, doomed to resume.
Wow,
and turn
he's a
the
little
wheel of
dramatic.
time would require
Just
more
a
than
little.
sun and faith. All forces must
Men
combine.
are just like that.
All halves of nature joined to one
He
cause.
did have that man hate of
Shadow to
dying
sun,
wife.
Yeah.
light to day.
That's how you know it's real.
Even a buried shadow wants the wheel to turn. For without a sun in the sky, there can be no shadow.
That is some good poetry.
Beautiful.
Damn it, there's another one I didn't see.
My lord, the 13th king of the Karja Sundom was murdered. Cut down by cowards who mistook firm rule for madness. Ever the strong are beset upon by the weak. So he said, as the traitors launched their assault. As their cannons forged by Oseram filth toppled the battlements and burst the gates. I would have fought to the end. But it was his will, the will of the sun, that I lead the prince and queen into the west, to safety. My lord did not hesitate. He saw his fate. He looked into the sun, and he did not blink. With me, he sent kestrels, nobles, sun priests, and slaves. Killing all that stood in the way, I carved a path to sunfall. There, we joined others to gather the strength to take back our home. But our strength only faded until the buried shadow was brought to light.
Cool story, dude.
Nice headdress.
Armor.
It's armor.
Whatever.
Big enough to wear this.
Are those fucking bullets?
I'm sure they are.
Okay, no, those are just...
Oh.
This is
I thought the feathers were bullets. Not the, like, on the hat.
Yeah, no, I know, but yeah.
His only extravagance is his brutality.
So you know.
Brutal.
Just enough to want to stop him.
Alright, last one. Thank God.
So long as King Itamen languishes at sunfall, coddled by his mother, he will never learn the true lessons of the sun. I have tried to instruct him, but the shadow of his mother's influence is upon him. I took him to the palace balcony to behold an offering of sacrifice in the ring, but he showed no thirst for it. He averted his gaze. Look to the sun, I told him. Do not shield your eyes. In all things, it is absolute. One day, it nurtures life, and the next, scorches life away. It burns the skin of champions and wretches alike. Never does the sun show pity. That is the example a Sun King must follow. The example of your father. But before my instruction could take hold, she was there, clutching him to her robes, burying his face against her breast. How is a king to rule when he cannot even see?
Alright.
So the only
Fucking fun.
interesting
Damn it!
thing- Oh my god, there's more.
Alright.
Every
Sorry.
night to the same nightmare. The same reality. Holy Meridian in the hands of profligates. Debased, horizon like in a glittering spike through the center of my mind. Every daybreak in exile is a mark of failure, but the count of days runs thin. I will see Meridian retaken, the profligates slaughtered, a true king restored to the Mesa throne. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy.
Well then.
So, I do think their worship of the sun is very
I was
interesting.
gonna say, when he was talking about, like, the power of the sun, it's interesting, and it's like, I really like stuff like that, of, like, that world building.
Yeah, it's like, I want more of that.
Yeah. Fucking push it, you dumb whore!
All of his other bullshit is like, yeah, whatever.
But, like, him being like, I'm a prophecy, like, it's so I'm kind of like, it's such an easy cliche that I'm, like, so disappointed with how good this world is.
Yeah, but, like, you're kind of... I mean, that's kind of how I felt about, like, the backstory, too, that it's just like, oh, killer robots. It's like, it's not bad, but it's just, like, it's not anything super
I mean,
creative
again,
either.
we still don't know, like, everything about the robots and
Okay,
stuff.
so I might still...
Like,
The
the next main mission, I did find it more interesting,
Alright.
because we're gonna actually learn what Horizon is,
Okay,
like Zero
cool.
Dawn is. So when I learned about that, I definitely thought it was better,
Okay.
but it was still kind of a disappointment overall. And after we get there, I'm gonna tell you what I wish the story was.
Okay.
Because, like, I mean, I know I've said this a billion times that there's so many different ways I wish the story was, but, like, there was, like, one twist that I was like, I wish it was this, because I never would have, like, actually thought this would have happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, but this is a fucking dumbass cutscene.
Oh, yes, I can't wait!
I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Here we go.
Entity has come here.
I hate
Are
that,
you
like,
serious?
Hades is, like, an actual, like,
Entity
I don't know
is
if it's supposed to be,
calculating.
like, just a representation through her focus, or if it's, like,
Or
a
that's-
physical thing, but it looks dumb.
Yeah. And it looks like it's supposed to be.
Because you
a
remember the
physical
first
thing.
time we saw the Deathbringer, and I was like, this is where I lost hope for the story.
Yeah.
And it was because of us, like, if that's what Hades is, this is fucking dumb.
I don't know, because the way that they do it, it looks like it's supposed to be a physical
Me too,
thing,
that's
and
what
not
I
just,
think.
like, yeah, see what she's
Because,
seeing
like,
with
with
her
the focus stuff, it always looks like you could put your hand through it, whereas
Yeah,
that
yeah,
looks like it's,
like,
like,
solid.
you'd have, like, tar on your hand,
Yeah.
kind of. But yeah, that, like, I hate all the
fucking
slow-mo.
slow-mo to
Man,
show how cool she
like,
is.
I hate overusage of slow-mo so much. It
They do
ruins...
it all the time.
But I mean, like, in any movie, if it has too much of it, which is why I don't like DC movies,
Yeah.
because they do it, like, constantly.
Keep moving.
Alright.
Eh,
I don't know why it had me crouching to start with, but whatever.
you just got knocked over.
No way.
No way.
Yeah, you think?
This is...
It's like you're
Taking a nap?
like you are literally running for your life right now. Like, shut
Oh,
up.
fuck!
Ah!
Sorry, I thought I had to jump across it at the last second. I was like, oh, there was the handle.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was me being dumb
No,
and
it's
kind of
cool.
not paying attention because this is so dumb.
Because yeah, it's just like she's running for her life. Do you really have time to be like
Yeah,
sassing
it reminds
silence
me
right
of
now?
The Proving.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, so about The Proving.
Oh no.
So if you talk to Tirsa, like, afterwards or whatever, I think you find out she's literally the first,
Yeah, you think?
outcast to ever do The Proving. She's literally the first child. Fucking go, you goddamn whore! So it's like, oh, we had to really show how special
Yep.
she is with that, too.
She's the first
Because
ever
I thought it
outcast.
was, oh, she's such a dumb whore. like, I thought it was like, you remember when like the woman was like, an outcast win? Never!
Yeah.
I thought it was like, oh, because
Like-
you're brave now.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no, it's just because she was literally the first one to do it.
Oh my god, no, that's what I thought it meant too. Because they kind of make it a thing, like, yeah, this is the only way an outcast can come back in, so it's like, why wouldn't have other people done it before?
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be, you can only do it if you were born an outcast.
Oh,
So not
okay.
like just like regular outcast.
Okay, got
So like I get that it's like, you know, being born an outcast, you don't have a lot of chances,
Still, yeah.
but still like,
she's the only
yeah,
one?
like Tirsa says like something like, oh, there was one or like one boy who he was gonna, but then he didn't show up.
I know.
Like, okay, why don't you go into like oh, maybe he was murdered, maybe every
Yeah.
time like they were murdered and like
Yeah.
you got like why not go into it like that? It's just like everything. It's like
She used to be
Ugh.
the special one.
Yeah.
No one's ever done this before.
it's like you had something there, you could have built on it. Oh, but
Yeah.
you didn't.
Oh, but you didn't. That seems to be the theme of this entire
Yeah.
game. You had something interesting and then you didn't build on it.
Right, that's 100% the biggest problem with this.
Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A
Like
poor
he's kind of
foundation for
ridiculous in
any
his writing
partnership.
too, but I feel like it's in a way more subtle.
Yeah, I agree.
Now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of
Because
understanding.
it is kind of like,
We both
like
need
I
answers
feel like
to
it is
the
because you don't exactly know what his goal
on the
is.
verge of grasping them. Let's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable. Damn him.
Grr.
I'm so angry.
Grr. Yeah.
You miserable.
Toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence. I would.
Yeah.
Get me back
Like you would, please.
I know.
Focus is the only thing you fucking have.
in Zero Dawn.
Yay, though. But we did it.
We did it! Yeah, I don't really care about Hades at all, though.
No. I'm trying to think what.
What you want to do?
Yeah, because we can either. Because either way, I'm gonna do a side quest now.
Okay.
We can either do one here. And it's by the main mission.
Mm-hmm.
And that one will then, like, basically jump into another side quest, kind of.
Okay.
Or we can do one way over here.
Let's, I don't care. I was gonna say do the first one, do the one that'll lead into the next, but you know what, it's up to you.
I mean, either way, like, with how we're going, we're getting...
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We can knock out a couple side missions and then... What you gonna do?
Sure,
what you gonna
fuck
do?
it. It doesn't really matter at this point.
It always matters. Your choices always matter.
Alright, we'll just go to Sunfall. Cause, yeah, at this point it's like, what, we got 3 side quests left and, like, 3 main, so
Yeah.
either way, you
no
know.
matter what, yeah, we're getting to the end. I figure just, yeah, we can knock out some of the side quests and then...
Cause I wasn't gonna do... Well, I mean, it'll be up to you if you want to do the next main one. That one's gonna be kind of long, like about an hour or so.
Okay.
But, like, we're gonna finally learn what Horizon Zero Dawn
Hey,
is.
well that's exciting.
So, that's also why I'm like, it's up to you.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll do this first and then go from there.
Alright. Because, yeah, you haven't really seen the Shadow Carja area yet.
Yeah,
Like,
not
we
so
saw
much.
the Romeo and Juliet area,
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah.
And, but we only saw the guards, so...
This
we
is
get to
true.
we can see the, going here, we can actually see Edaman and the Queen that Helis was talking about.
Sweet.
So...
Let's do it.
You know what's funny, though? Is that my first time playing this, I had 100% forgotten about Helis until that mission we just did.
I mean, honestly, it's not like he's been on my brain. Like...
But, I had, completely forgotten. I'm like, who the fuck is Helis? And, why should I give a damn?
I mean, you shouldn't. That's what it comes
Honestly.
down to.
And then I was like, oh yeah, he tried to kill her. I guess that's the thing that happened.
I guess. I mean, everybody's kind of trying to kill her, so...
True.
Now they're hunting me.
Or sleep with her.
Now they're hunting me.
Oh, so we're gonna run into a character that's her design is beautiful, but I fucking hate her because I feel like she's so flirtatious with Aloy
Oh, no.
that it's I can't get over how much I hate it.
Oh, no.
Purely because I hate Aloy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she's actually a fun character or what. Because everyone else loves her and they're like, oh god, I ship them so hard. I'm like, god, I hate her so much. She loves Aloy.
A bulwark of Carja might against the
Oh my
Hunters
God.
of the West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no
Thanks for
idea
the
what
history
lies
lesson.
beneath.
Every time she opens her mouth, I'm just
We
like,
will learn
stop,
much
just
from
stop.
this Aloy.
I know.
That's what I'm hoping.
Alright, so this side mission, I'm not gonna do it. But
Okay.
it's the most cartoonish, dumb thing ever, and I fucking hate it. It's basically, I told you about, where it's there's a doctor who's I'm not gonna help because I'm an outcast and I don't have resources. Do you remember me
No,
telling
I
you?
don't remember.
Okay, so basically there's this dying little girl and the Aloy's I'll find the doctor! And you find him and he's I'm not gonna help. I have my own problems. I need to, be careful of my resources, so I only heal, people who can pay me big money.
Yeah.
And she's you call yourself a doctor?
Oh,
Yeah, and it's
yeah, that's right. Okay, I remember now.
I'm fuck off, Aloy.
We can't all be as self-righteous.
It's that was one of the things that, I'm not, the way I'm explaining it is not nearly as bad as how it is.
Yeah,
But
no.
it's it really fucking pissed me off, and I was I take his side. If I was an outcast,
Yeah, and
and I had to worry
desperate
about-
and you can't, yeah, you're
if I had to worry about my resources, hell yeah, I would let that girl die.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but
If helping her
with how
can
they've
put you in
shown this
jeopardy,
world,
like,
I would 100% take care of myself.
yeah.
Is he a good person?
No.
But I don't need you sitting there fucking telling me how evil.
Yeah, when it's also, again, is it self-serving? Yes, but it's also, he's looking out for his own survival.
Yeah. It's just, I hate it. I hate how they do that type of thing.
Yeah. Again, things that could potentially be, morally complex that they just dumb down to, Aloy being oh, you're evil.
Yeah. It's annoying. And when you play yourself, because I know you'll probably do all the side missions and stuff.
Yeah.
Because especially because, it just bothers me if it's not even.
I know, I do the same thing whenever I'm selling stuff.
Because I know you're gonna, do all the stuff that you miss. So I know that. But so yeah, when you get there, you're gonna have to let me know what you think of all these things.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ho-ho.
It's so quiet now.
I know. Why doesn't Aloy just go down there and do it for him?
Why doesn't someone just push her down there?
I'm tempted to.
I will literally put myself in the game to do that.
Given time,
Hey there.
sure they
I do like their armor a lot.
Super
Super cool.
attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
Again, like I said, I really like that. It's the implication of they wouldn't run
Did I
away
crash
from
the
a fight.
network or not?
Yeah.
In theory, all should be well. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy.
Yeah.
I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Circulate.
Aww.
I can do that.
But no,
It's,
oh,
ooh, look
hold
at
on,
that
we gotta
sun.
get out of the sun.
Yeah,
But it's those god rays, beautiful.
it's very
I even with like how that cage is just dangling there, it's like, ooh, that's ominous.
I know, it's so
I like
cool.
it.
I like that a lot. The architecture in here is really cool.
Like, again, man, is the, like, actual world building, like, physically awesome. Oh, look at that net cake.
Oh, no.
Nora, what are you doing here?
You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
You're not gonna make any shards by standing out here.
Don't bother me, Outlander. All the bounties are
No, I want to talk to you.
I like his
Fine.
hat. I wish I
What are
had
you
it.
waiting around for, Outlander?
I belong in this game. Alright, here we go. Woo. Oh.
By the glory of the sun revealed.
I like how it is, like, they're like just
Behold,
fucking emo kids, like,
radiant
dyeing their
Eden.
robes black.
The
Pretty
one
much.
True Sun King. The light in shadow. Whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucian Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Like, really, you have to, like, compliment her already?
You and
I like her design, though.
I love her design. It gets even better, too.
Yeah?
I think you'll be impressed.
Nice.
But I hate how, like, already kind of flirtatiously she
Yeah.
speaks to her.
Immediately. Because, again, everybody's gotta love Aloy.
Uthid is innocent.
And it's like, we don't even know who Uthid is. Like, I don't know if we've even heard his name before this moment.
I don't think so, no.
The way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels.
It's like also like
important to pay attention
with
to.
Edaman, it's like I feel like there's trying to be like, don't you feel so bad he's just a figurehead? But it's like you haven't shown me anything other than like, oh, this poor kid, and then he's gone.
Yeah.
Like we heard Helis talking about him, and kind of you can like hear how he's like gonna be abusive, basically.
Yeah.
But then it's like, okay, but I need to see Edaman more.
Yeah, gotta see something.
Like you.
Yes. I am Yun. These are the shunned. We'll take any
Why are
job
your
reflecting
names
our
so
hated
fucking
tribe.
dumb?
That's for free. Keep that in mind.
Cause Yun rhymes
Why did they
with
cast
dumb.
you out?
No.
You?
Murder.
Birth.
Haha, aren't you so clever?
Another Nora outside the sacred land. Banishment is a bitter.
But I mean, they make it seem like there's so many banished Nora.
Yeah, that it's like not a big deal, you know?
You're not known to kick Cook's killers. Have any songs been written about you?
Tons.
Maybe. How about you?
Only laments. We're the enders of songs. Machine spirit,
Brutal.
man spark. We stop them all.
Ah, charming.
And warmth is for weakness.
Ugh.
Owes us an explanation.
Any Oseram for me to speak to? Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hey, oh, I like your chest paint.
They call me Savage Giraffe.
Savage Giraffe.
His design is cool. I really do like their helmets a lot.
Yeah.
Now,
Again,
on
like,
your way.
man, I really love the Karja. Like,
Yeah,
they're my
yeah.
favorite part about the game.
I will agree with that. The more I see, the more I'm like, this is some cool
Like,
shit.
the first time I saw them, I was like, yeah, okay. Like, they're kind of dorky and stuff. And then I was like, oh, wow, they're super cool. I really
Yeah.
like them.
I'm into it.
Alright, let's go see Vanasha.
Yeah. Love your hair.
Alright, please don't hurt me.
You-
Damn it.
Can't go that way. All that time you saved by jumping down, you just lost it by having to climb
I
back
know.
up. Why haven't they invented elevators yet? Get
There
on it,
is an
guys.
elevator in this world.
Is there? Shut
Yeah,
up.
in Meridian, you can ride elevators.
Damn.
Like, there's, like, 2 of them, and they're, like, they take forever to ride. So I'm
Aw.
just like, it's like, I might as well have fast traveled the same amount of time. Ah, hurry, hurry.
Faster, faster.
Ooh, I like your headgear, too! And the hidden
Hello.
nips.
Hello.
He reminds me of Chef Boyardee.
From Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat. Bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles.
Like, I feel like she's very flirty, and I don't like that.
How extraordinary.
Yeah.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm
Her mouth sync, though, is awful.
It's so bad. Howling pit of insanity.
But no, we gotta make fun of Andromeda.
Yeah, gotta make fun of their shitty animations.
He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him.
But I really do like her outfit a lot.
Some digging,
I love it.
And I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming.
You're not charming, though.
But I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries.
Yeah, but you think Aloy's cool, so...
Yes, I don't know if I trust your opinion, girl.
Personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise,
I feel like
wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded
with
man
how, like,
for
everyone
death.
just fucking knows Aloy. I feel like...
What
so
makes you
that
think
priest
he's
who's
on the
talking,
green
his name is Bahavas.
He knows he'll be
Bahavas
pursued,
should have been like,
so
you
he
there.
needs a hideout.
Like, I have a mission for
like,
you. And then, like, you slowly, like, you do, like, one or two missions for him, and, like, you know Edelman, and, like, because of that, and then we find out about Uthid.
Yeah.
That would have made that so much better. Even just that little bit, you know?
Yeah.
I'll do what I can for
Because it just isn't like,
But
I'm
what
like,
about you?
oh, I know this
What
is a
about
side
me?
quest, but it's like,
What
oh,
will you do while I
you're
risk
telling
my
me about, like, this fucking
Useful
king
things, little huntress.
that it's like, oh no,
Use
he
the
might be
three dead trees south of
assassinated,
Sunfall.
you know,
Mark the
like,
start of the Green
and
Climb.
it's just, we don't know who Uthid is.
Yeah,
we don't know who, like, we've only seen Edelman. It feels like, okay.
It throws a lot at you, kind of without context.
Yeah. And I think that's, like, the biggest problem.
Yeah.
So
No.
it's like, again, it's not necessarily needed, but it's like...
It would have been nice to have a little bit more leading up to it, though.
Yeah. I just feel like, with how much they're like, oh, isn't it tragic, like, the Shadow Karja and the Karja, like, this civil war? But then it's like, okay, but you don't really go into it, you know?
Yeah, if they had taken more time to kind of
Just
show
like,
it, instead of talking
even
about
just,
it,
like,
to show
again,
it.
like, one or two missions.
Yeah.
Like, have them be longer missions, maybe, you know? It's like, I feel like that is, like, a bit of a nitpick in a way, but I also feel like, man, like, there's so many ways you could have amped up the world itself.
Yeah, yeah. And they're all, I mean, like you said, I guess it is a little bit nitpicky, but it is also, like, it would have helped so much, though.
Yeah.
Just to have a little bit more.
Because it's like, again, it's like, well, obviously, you know we're gonna, like, do something for, Edelman.
We're gonna what?
I know. So it's like, well, why don't you have it be like, you know, like, you gain his mother's trust?
Yeah.
These tracks lead
That
up
would
to
make
the
more
house.
sense, actually.
Right. And, like, she comes to you and says, like, I have someone who can help you, and then you meet Vanasha.
Yeah,
Like, little tweaks would make it so much better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you know, again, I get that this is a side mission,
Yeah.
but, like...
I mean, side missions, the thing is, like, side missions, I feel like, should be there...
To enhance it.
Yeah, to inform the story, to give more world building. It's stuff that's maybe not essential to the main plot, but it'll flesh things out more.
Right.
Or, I mean, sometimes I know there's just, like, fun combat stuff. Like,
But
I'm
it's
not,
also, like,
you know,
I
that's
feel
fine
like...
too, but...
Because, like, you're introduced to Vanasha in a, like, game, like, main story cutscene, kind of. It's, like, they really want you to do that. So it's like, why wouldn't you have just made this another part of the actual story then?
Yeah.
You know?
Expanded on it more.
And then you have the excuse of like, no, we need to go into it more.
Yeah.
That's why we're stopping the story to do this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if this is nitpicking or not, but that's just how I feel.
Well, because I feel like we keep talking about how they're touching on interesting stuff, but kind of missing the mark.
Yeah.
And it's like, small stuff like that would have taken care of the problem.
Right.
If they had just taken the time to, like, expand on certain things a little bit more, flesh it out a little bit more, instead of just talking about the way things are, actually showing you a little bit more. I think it all would have helped.
Because it's like, with the data logs, you know, it's like, you can only do so much.
Yeah.
And with, like, with Silence, like, giving you the files about Elizabeth and Ted, like, that's fine. I'm not asking for more on that, you know? Like, that is 100% fine. It's just, like, when you see, like, these actual characters, like, kind of, like, you know they're going to interact with you, I feel like you just should really build up more.
Yeah.
Useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components.
Because again, I wish I had known who Uthid was before this.
I know, I am still kind of like, who? Like...
Yeah, I had gotten to... for a second I thought I sold that and I was really scared. I had gotten to this point in my ultra hard playthrough and I was like, who the fuck is Uthid?
Yeah.
Will that even reach you?
That's like it.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Haha, you fucking moron.
That's what you get.
Yeah.
That's what you get for standing against Aloy.
No one can beat me.
No one can beat Aloy.
Yeah.
No one's better than Aloy. Except everyone.
Well, maybe Elizabeth. Remember, she's literally the smartest person.
Smartest person ever. She's the smartest person ever. What a plot twist! Aloy is actually Elizabeth. What's her name? It's
Elizabeth.
Not Elizabeth. Okay, I was like, it's not Elizabeth. It's
no,
something
it's
weird.
Elizabeth.
Okay.
I'm sure, like, I've said Elizabeth by accident, but I know it's not that.
Yeah.
So, it comes naturally to say Elizabeth.
Yeah, right, you just want to say Elizabeth. So, I was gonna say that Aloy is her cryo child, or clone, or something. It's actually her. She just wiped her own memory and put herself to sleep.
But they found her as a baby.
She reduced her age. She's the smartest woman ever. She can figure out how to do some reverse aging shit. Or they all just lied to her and Aloy popped out of the mountain full grown. All those flashbacks and everything. She was just pretending she was a kid.
It's one of those things where it's like, I want to tell you what my theory was, but I don't want to, like, say that because then it, like, you know.
I'll start thinking about, okay.
But it is like, because it is, you know, I am having fun playing this and stuff, and I don't want to spoil anything for you. Am I even going the right way? I should probably highlight those. But yeah, it's like, I am curious about, like, you know, always what you're thinking of the story and stuff, but it's like, I don't want to accidentally ever give anything away.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned
I like his design, though. But he was the one that really sold me on, like, the idea of, like, the samurai look, kind of.
Yeah, yeah.